guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Tita Lavinia of Tita's of Pageantry, and for this episode, I'm going to give you updates on day 1 of the bubble arrangement at Miss Universe Philippines 2021. Please make sure you stick around. Please subscribe to the channel as well as hit that bell notification button for your weekly pageant picks. Okay, so I'm going to keep this episode short, sweet, but a little spicy. So, as you know, today is September 13, and today we actually have some movement from Miss Universe Philippines. Now, a few days ago, a lot of people have been tuning in for the latest at Miss Universe Philippines because back in August, a lot of people thought that the ladies would be in a bubble arrangement as early as September 4. But that did not happen, as you know, because of the restrictions that we have here in the city. But a couple of days after that, we started noticing movements from the ladies, especially from the provinces. And we sort of noticed that a lot of them are now arriving in Manila. So we initially thought that they would come in and, be in a lock-in situation by Sunday, September 12. But then nothing happened on September 12. On September 13, we started seeing more footages from the ladies arriving as well as leaving. So there were footages of some of them in the bus. That's Elliot. He's okay now. Thank you so much, guys, for those of you who prayed for him. He got sick this week, but he's okay now. Anyway, going back. So there were footages of ladies in the bus. There were footages of ladies getting into the bus. So we actually don't know where the bubble arrangement would take place. But we waited for the updates, and I think a lot of people somewhere along the line got a little impatient with updates because the organization wasn't announcing anything. The ladies who are so active on social media seem to be really mum about the whole situation. So we waited, we gave them some time. Up until around the evening of September 12, we started receiving updates that they were on their way to Pangasinan. Now, why Pangasinan? Well, to be honest, I really don't know. Days prior, they had like a virtual meeting with some of the LGUs from Pasay. So we initially thought that the show would take place in Pasay. But that didn't happen because now there were talks that they were en route to Pangasinan. And by evening, they were able to lock in on the hotel that might actually house the ladies. And one of the more prominent names that came up was the Monarch Hotel in Calasiao. Now, this hotel is beautiful. It's a well-appointed hotel, according to some sources. It's one of the best hotels in the area. So there was really no doubt that, the girls would seem to be housed in, a place that looked really nice, really comfortable. But then we did not get to hear anything from the girls, at the evening time. So a lot of people started to worry. Now, towards late at night, we started getting tips. And I don't know if it's just us from Titas of Pageantry or if some of the people who were either working in Pangasinan or who were there in Pangasinan started sending tips, not just maybe from us, Titas of Pageantry, but with other pageant pages as well. And there was this one conversation, a screenshot of a conversation between a member of the glam team from one of the girls and someone saying that some of the girls, because they came in apparently in batches, some of the girls did not make it to Pangasinan because at the checkpoint, they found out that they did not have the approval of the local government to host a show there. So the report was that they had to turn back. And at that time, when the screenshot was released, the report was that they were going back to Manila. Now, to be honest with you, when I saw the screenshot, I did not act on it immediately because the members of the people who were conversing in the screenshot just seemed a little shady. So I really wasn't sure if this was something that they were distributing out there to create a buzz, to maybe confuse us, or to maybe, you know, create like a story to divert our attention. So I slept on it. I absolutely slept on it. In the morning though, the morning of September 13, today, I asked one of the stylist friends of mine to confirm it, because he has someone in the competition. He's dressing someone in the competition, and this person confirmed that they were on their way this time to Clark, Pampanga. Now, for me, I know it seems ridiculous, right? The competition is supposed to be this coming September 25th, with the prelims on September 21st, as well as the evening gown and swimsuit preliminaries on the 23rd. We have less than 2 weeks, and by the looks of it, the organization hasn't released any marketing materials or any announcements when, no, not when, where the venue of the final show will be. So for me as an analyst, oh, that's Elliot. For me as an analyst, I see this as an arrangement that is begging for structure. Now, I don't know how else I can say this in a manner that's more polite, but it just seems so chaotic. The girls, of course, aren't saying anything because apparently they were advised not to say anything, not to post anything, but there were others who posted a few things that were so telling. Mirhan Hipolito at one point posted like an advertisement or like a call to ask around if there were repair shops in the area, and then there were reports that one of the buses broke down. So for me, this was unfortunately a series of unfortunate events. So I don't know how it will register with you guys. A lot of people are saying that they don't seem to have something planned that's concrete, that they seem to be chaotic, you know, they feel sorry for the girls because the girls had to travel from Manila or wherever they came from, going to Pangasinan and now going to Clark. So we don't actually know. And of course, you have the bashers out there who are really pushing for toxicity in pageantry. Well, in fact, what we really want to know, because of course we are invested, they will be looking for the next representative of the Philippines at Miss Universe. Sorry for the dogs. But yeah, well, of course people will worry, of course people will wonder, of course people will ask for updates, because this is not just any local pageant. This is the search for the next Miss Universe Philippines. So for them to be mum about them, for them not to share any information where they are, where they're heading, yeah, it's a little fishy. But towards the afternoon, because some of the pageant fans out there were not believing that the party moved to Clark, Pampanga. Some of them were still insisting that the girls were hauled up in Pangasinan at the Monarch Hotel. Well, they sort of understood that these ladies are actually now in Clark, Pampanga, because the creative director of Miss Universe Philippines, Jonas Lucas, also posted a photo of a really beautiful poolside, and that poolside happens to be at the Hilton in Clark, Pampanga. And it was also very telling because some of the ladies started to follow the Hilton, and in one post, Katrina Di Maranan put on a mask and she credited Miss Olivia Quino Co, but the background of the room matched one of the rooms at the Hilton. So I guess it's safe to say that they are at the Hilton in Clark, Pampanga. Now, I really don't know what they're planning. I hope they have a really good show to produce, but this is still a developing story, you guys. I'm just keeping you in the loop because right now we still don't have any announcements, and we are now getting more tips that if the restrictions ease here in Manila, they might go back and stage the show here at the Mall of Asia Arena. I don't know. I'd like to say let's just wait for the announcements, but yeah, they've been pretty slow with the announcements. So I really can't blame the others for speculating or for trying to, you know, pick tips here and there. I'm just saying that as of tonight, the ladies seem to have settled and they already received their sashes, and they've already posted photos of them wearing their their sash, so they seem to be okay. However, one of the ladies unfortunately dropped out of the competition, Joanna Rabe of Zambales, unfortunately, because of the effects of dengue. And right now, we are still waiting for updates for the two Davaoenas, Crisaline and Ibon Ortega. So I hope they're okay. So there you go, guys. This is just a quick recap of what happened today. I don't know what will be in store for the ladies in the next few days with this bubble arrangement, but I will be keeping you guys tuned in. So thank you and good night.